Let's begin with a very simple idea. Markerless pose estimation means using an ordinary camera, even your cell phone camera, to estimate how the human body moves. Instead of placing, say, markers, sensors, reflective markers on the body, or attaching wearable sensors, we use computer vision to identify key body landmarks and estimate movement for them. So, the first step is detecting important landmarks on the body, right? These might include, say, the shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, ankles, and many other points. The system identifies these landmarks in every frame and continuously updates their positions over time. Okay? So once the landmarks have been identified, we can create simple geometric relationships between them, right? Like by connecting these points, we can estimate angles, right? Distances, trajectories, and other movement characteristics. The mathematics itself is not that complicated. The challenge is obtaining reliable information from the camera. So, let's look at movement over time. That's usually what people might be interested, right? So movement is not just a single position. It's a process, like information, that changes over time. As a person moves, we can observe how measurements evolve. So instead of looking at a one instant, we can begin to understand patterns, trends, and overall movement strategies. So the quality of tracking, which everyone might question, right? So the quality of the measurement depends heavily on the quality of information entering the system, right? Good lighting, appropriate camera placement, stable positioning, and clear visibility of the body. Most of them are being solved, but still we need some of them to some extent, right? So all contribute to better results. So in many cases, the environment is just as important as technology itself. So it's important to also remember that these values are estimates. Pretty much any kind of measurements, right? It's kind of like we tried to estimate what is reality. Yeah, not always, but yeah, in many cases, right? They're not perfect measurements, and they should not be interpreted as like an absolute truth, right? Everyone can say, okay, what's the accuracy? But it's not absolute truth. That's so usually the pattern is so important and the consistency is important. So instead of asking that, they may provide another source of information that supports clinical reasoning and decision making. Correct? So, time to reflect. I'd like you to consider this question here for a moment. Under what conditions would you trust a camera-based measurements? And under what conditions would you be more cautious?